Okay, dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be checking out Jack's update, and before we look at the game, he is actually already in the banner. His banner is already live, and you can also get his special dungeon active, so you can go participate in it. And finally, he's also in the Syntheses, but he's not under the hero section, he's actually under the event section. So be sure to check the right place in case you're thinking where he is, okay? You do need 6 prime heroes to synthesize for 1 copy. So we're gonna check out the patch notes right here. His codex entry actually opened much earlier, so if you guys didn't check it out, then it's okay, we'll go through it right here. Okay, so he's able to cast a shield that absorbs all damage for 6 turns. This is the same thing as pre-reboots Dylan's, who had damage absorption. Okay, so basically no damage will touch him for 6 turns unless you remove the shield, and that is maybe quite likely because when you face magic teams, you will face Yonhis with shield removal. If you face offensive teams, you will have Cult with shield removal. Okay, and if you face tank teams, I don't think they have shield removals. Dire has shield removal, so these 3 are the heroes right now who do have shield removal, and it's not too common, I would say. I mean, Dire is not common. The Yonhi is pretty common, and Cult is kind of at a very weird spot because many people are thinking to replace Cult with Jack. But if you replace Cult with Jack, then you will be helpless against Jack, basically. Okay. He also decreases enemies' physical attack by 10% every turn, maximum of 50%. This is the same thing as what Anti does for magic enemies, and it's very interesting that they are counters to their own type. Okay, he is also able to increase defense if there are 4 or more offensive type allies by 3000. Okay, this is 1000 more than Gerard. So you will definitely not see Gerard anymore in offensive teams, I mean, with this effect around. So I think Gerard can strictly be relegated to the death team as their attack leader for now. He deals physical damage equal to 300 of physical attack. This is a whole mouthful. Usually they just say 300% physical damage to 5 enemies. Ignores 50% defense. He ignores defense on all his skills, by the way. So he can hit like a truck, and he has 2 5-man AoEs, which makes it even scarier. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to see his damage output later on. Okay. He decreases buff duration as well. With his Awaken skill, he deals 500%, and he also deals Electrify. He also electrifies. His effect attack increases the damage the target takes. It's a little interesting because the later Height Reapers, their skill sets are very bland. 2 lines. Right? With Anti, we saw skill sets that had 4 lines before exclusive item additions. So ever since they decided to make these prime heroes more accessible, I think they also nerfed them slightly. Right? In terms of the multipliers, 300 is, I think, decent for a 5-man AoE, but I've probably seen stronger multipliers as well. But then again, he does ignore a lot of defense on all his skills. I mean, they might as well make it a passive right now. They just, ignore defense on all skills. Why do they have to leave it as a line? And yeah, that will make it sadder. So for his exclusive item, is extremely good. He heals 5 allies by 100% of his physical attack. This is the same passive as Clemith. Okay, he is a doctor after all. For his stage 2, he deals 200% additional damage to offensive and magic types. So this is a huge hit on the 2 most popular teams, because universal teams have been taking such a sacrifice, for the meta, and I think universal teams can stand a chance again with Jack. Some people have also mentioned that Jack is possibly good in a tank team because he does heal, he does reduce attack, okay, and he hits pretty hard himself. So it's possible, everything is possible. We'll see how that goes. And with his level 44 final exclusive item, he will reduce buff duration by 2 turns from the get-go. Similar to Anti as well, but Anti already had 2 turns by default. Okay. We have a check-in event, so we're gonna get Topaz. If you log in today, you will have already gotten the Topaz. We're getting 4 Prime Special Hero tickets, so hopefully you get something good out of there. Good luck. And then also other things that are beneficial for your progress, like Awaken Power Crystals, which is pretty rare and only available through events. And you also get Celestial Crystals, which this is enough to Mythical Awaken 1 Jewel and Pet Essence as well, as many people have been lacking. Okay. And then we also have a point event. I think the point event starts next week, not this week. So I kind of like this event, so it's great that it's back. I think it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. I think hang on. The spin roulette points have drastically dropped. If I'm not wrong, I remember it was like way higher before, not too sure. But yeah. Point event. What are the rewards? You're gonna get sets again. Judith, wow. Amazing. They changed his name. Or is this like a female character? You do get an apostle. Previously we got 790, so this is pretty good. They changed the rewards up. You do get Judith and Eve, and you get Ruby's pets, and also 3 to 6 star hero tickets, which is really good for more for the collection. Pointer star, we have a red pointer star. Wow. Okay. Clear item rate 30 times, clear jewel rate 30 times. Basically just do your freaking raids. That's what they are trying to say. But the thing is, we'll auto clear. I hope auto clear is able to clear this, because I cannot imagine, doing raid. Yeah, I think it should be auto clear. It better be. I mean, just go do it. The lower your rate, they didn't really say what rate level you have to clear, so maybe you can do 30 times of level 1. I mean, who knows? You can try that out. Myth Jack's dungeon, as mentioned, 6 weeks, you can get Surgical Scalpel. And I mean, he does reduce attack, so he's not gonna take too much damage, I will assume. So you have to hit really hard immediately from the start, okay? And then we have all the Syntheses events, which I have mentioned. This time, yeah. Here. So 6 Prime Heroes. Once a month. And then these are the seasonal stuff, which is nothing much. Not sure if they added this. So there's a hot deal today, and it sells magic crystals and celestial crystals. These are pretty rare resources, so if you really feel like you can afford it, you may want to do something. In-game currency, my mouse is wonky. Abel is on raid up still, Jack is on not raid up, Jack is not on raid up, okay? Not on raid up. These are the Jack purchases. You can get Dyer and Jack from the Hyde Reaper ticket. That is pretty good. And then you also have these Celestial 7 out of all jewel selectors. Maze calendar gives rubies, next week gives prime hero tickets. And then we get substat stones as Alice gives. All these are the same. Okay, so not a very big update, just mainly on the Jack. Spotlight on Jack. Okay, so let me know what you guys think of his skill set. I can see a lot of potential and fun with him because he hits 5 man. That is so good. Okay, so let me know what you guys think. And big shout out to my channel members, ZMD Phoenix, the Mocha Cafe, and Yamaki for the support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you.